Hi everybody, this is Tiff Howie from Lux Yachts, and today we're going to give you a full broker tour on something very special. This is motor yacht Vanessa. She's a classic motor yacht from Bunn, built in 1953. She is 53 foot long and is more than just a simple watercraft. She's a piece of history. She has had an extensive refit by her current owner, which includes new engines, new electrics, new windows, and much, much more. She's one of the most stunning boats I've personally ever seen, and I'd like to show you around her in full today. So we're going to start our tour with the exterior, and you can see what a superb condition this lovely motor yacht is in. She's had a very extensive refit by her current owner, which includes such items as new timber work, new rear deck beams, and a lot more. So we're going to start now at the aft deck, and you can see just how large this area is. So you've got that lovely seating / dining area there. There is a sunshade which will go over this section as well, and you can fit 6 around here quite comfortably. You've then got the stern area, got the lovely large ensign. There's a lazarette for storage just there. Just ahead of that there's a hatch which actually grants entrance to the rear cabin, and then we can see the davits just there on the rear as well for holding a dinghy. And then we walk a little bit further forward and we find the helm position. This is the first of 2 helm positions, and you've got that lovely central located wheel, your throttles just to the right of that, and your instrumentation just ahead. We'll show you that in a little bit more detail now. So everything that you need is very easy access for navigating this stunning boat. There is shore power as well. You can see that plugged in just to the right of the helm, and then you've got that lovely bimini there which is collapsible if you wanted full sunshine, but acts as a wonderful shade. And another rear view there. Now we're going to head forward. You can see there are teak decks everywhere on this boat, which really gives an additional feel of quality finish. And you can see they're also in a really fantastic condition. The bow area is enormous. You could quite happily fit a couple of sun loungers here or additional table and seating. There you've got an anchor winch, and that will actually hold 2 anchors, as we can see there at the front. And those lovely high pulpit rails as well, which really grants an additional safety when you are manoeuvring around this beautiful craft. We've got a view there facing stern. You can see those lovely wide windows which are going to grant, number one, great natural light to the main accommodation, but also really good visibility when you do choose to drive inside. And you've got searchlights, horn, and added features there. We've got 4 solar panels there on the top, and there's your navigation lights built in. Windscreen wiper there as well for navigating inside. And now another view facing forward. Now we're going to head inside, and we're going to find the saloon, the galley, and the interior driving position. So here's our saloon area. That's got a lovely table which does fold up for smaller drinks table, or fold out like she is there for dining. And you've got a bench seat and 2 movable seats under there. Just behind the seat is actually a pop-up television and a view facing forward. You can see all those lovely deep windows. All windows have been replaced, so they are in a fantastic condition, and it just does give so much natural light into this area, and that teamed with that beautiful interior woodwork really gives a fantastic contrast. Here we've got the lower helm, so again everything you'd need for navigating this craft, and she's had a lot of modern touches. So we have new electrics throughout. We've got the new electrics panel just there, and everything is very practically located. There are actually 2 side entrances, so the one on the starboard side there is open, and we can see the port one there, so you can get out to both side decks very, very easily. Now we're going to head to the galley. This is very well located and has had a touch of mod cons. So we've got a new oven there and dishwasher. This is a serving hatch which then allows for you to serve through to the main saloon. And then we've got a full fridge and freezer. Lots and lots of storage. We can see a clearer view there of the oven and the dishwasher. That lovely timber flooring there and more storage built in above. Then we're going to head forward and we're going to find the sink and a 2-burner hob there too. There is 240 plug sockets just there, they pop up, which is very nice and practical. You don't have to have your sockets out all the time. This back window, which looks out onto the aft deck, actually opens, so you can use that as an additional serving hatch to the outside. And you can see all of that woodwork just absolutely gleaming. There are full blinds here as well, and radiators built in throughout. Now we're going to go to the first of the 2 cabins. So this is the master cabin located at the fore. We've got lots of storage. We've got a full island, more than a double berth, at least a king size berth there. Again, radiators built in, storage underneath the berth and to both sides of this cabin. So you definitely won't be lacking stowage space here. Windows to each side and a television built in there above. To the forward actually is an additional cabin. Now the current owner has this set up as a workshop for maintaining this boat, but there is a berth in there, so you can have this set up as a crew berth or an additional berth for additional guests on board. We have a vanity unit there with sink and mirror, 240 sockets, and by the window there as well on the starboard side there is a air conditioning unit. The ensuite here is very practical and super light. So we've got the towel rail, we've got a WC, a plunge bath and a shower built in too. So that's going to keep this area nice and dry if you are using the shower or the bath. More storage built in there too. So the second cabin is at the stern, and we find a twin cabin here. And that has got, again, lots of storage. We've got a berth to each side. We've got the hatch which leads up to the aft deck. So again, very easy access to the outside if needed. We've got the storage unit built in there in the centre and more storage under the berths. We've got another vanity unit here as well with sink and more storage and curtains built in throughout, so it's very easy to black out this area. There's a double hanging locker just ahead there, so stowage for clothing items is excellent, and those steps will lift up to grant access to engine bay. And we have the second ensuite here. So this again has WC and towel rails, and we have a shower again built in on the forward wall there. Again, a lovely light area here too. And we're just going to take another view at this lovely spacious cabin. We'll take another quick look at the outside because I can't get enough of this boat personally. I think this timber work and her renovation really just give credit to what a phenomenally built boat in the first place. And we're going to just look at the engine bay now. So this is located under the floor in the saloon, and again access is excellent. So all of these floorboards will come up to grant full access, but you have got a quick access area at the steps by the aft cabin. Now she is fitted with Perkins Sabre. They are 85.6 horsepower each and are not original engines, have been refitted but have been very lovingly maintained. So that's our full tour of Vanessa concluded today. As always, thank you so much for coming along on this tour with me. Do hope that you enjoyed this beautiful classic motor yacht. If you have any comments or questions, please get in touch and we'll come back to you as soon as possible. And please make sure that you like this video and are subscribed to this channel for all of our latest broker tours. I'll see you next time.